How's it going, guys and girls? My name's Camel and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. In this video I'm going to show you my favorite way to make money. I think it's the smartest way and the most honest way. There's no questionable exploit kind of goings-ons at all. It's completely honest. Now I'm just going to quickly explain to you the mechanics of how this works and the skill points that you need spent for this to work the same way that you'll see it working for me later on in the video. Now the skill points you need spent is Metal Extraction, 3 out of 3 as you can see there. It maximizes the chances of extracting blacksmithing ingredients. Secondly, you're going to need 3 out of 3 in Unraveling. As you can see there, maximizes the chances of extracting clothing ingredients. And lastly, you need 3 out of 3 in Wood Extraction, maximizes the chances of extracting woodworking ingredients. Now when you have no points spent in this, when you refine the corresponding raw materials, you're going to get the raw materials, styling additives, trait gems, and the green improvement items. You put 1 point in this, you're going to get all of the things listed before, and the blue improvement items. 2 out of 3, you're going to get all of the things listed before, and purple improvement items, and 3 out of 3, of course, you're going to get all the items listed before, and the legendary improvement items. Now to put 3 out of 3 in all of these skill lines, you need level 32 in the particular skills. So to get 3 out of 3, you need, blacksmithing level 32, clothing level 32, and woodworking level 32. Okay, so let's see this in action. As you saw before, I have 3 out of 3 in Metal Extraction, Unraveling, and Wood Extraction. Now I played about 30 hours in this particular week, and I was pretty much just grinding quests, so I was going out and encountering a lot of raw material deposits. And as you can see in that list there, I have a fair bit of stuff. Now obviously, depending on how much you play, depending how you play, whether you do find a lot of these raw materials or not, it will affect the initial outcome of this. Obviously, the more raw materials you have to refine, the more items you're going to get back from this extraction system, and therefore the more gold you're going to get from this particular technique. But like I said, I played about 30 hours in this particular week. I didn't go out specifically farming raw materials. These are just all the raw materials that I came across in my time in game. Alright, let's pump it out. Now, it does not matter what tier level the material is, whether it's iron ore, calcidium ore, ebony ore, void stone, whatever. It does not matter what tier range or tier level the raw material is. You're going to have exactly the same chances of getting back the improvement items from it. Whether it's iron or void stone, whether it's tier 1 or tier 9, your chances of getting dwarven oil, tempering alloys, grain solvents is exactly the same. With that said, my advice is to not refine one single stack of raw materials until you have 3 out of 3 in it. Now on that sweet day when you hit level 32 in the particular trade, and you put 3 out of 3 points into Metal Extraction, Unraveling, or Wood Extraction, and you refine thousands of raw materials, you're going to get tons and tons and tons of gold's worth of improvement items. If you refine raw materials without having 3 out of 3 in these skill lines, you are seriously wasting the gold value of those raw materials. So as you can see here, because I have 3 out of 3 in Metal Extraction, I'm getting everything from honing stones to tempering alloys. Now we'll just skip over to the clothing station. As you can see, I've got tons and tons of raw materials. Because I have 3 out of 3 in Unraveling, I'm getting everything from hemming to dray wax. I'll just add in that none of the raw materials that I'm using here are from hirelings. This is all from stuff that I collected over the week. All the stuff I got from hirelings I chucked on a separate character, so it had nothing to do with this video. This has nothing to do with hirelings. This is purely from being out in the environment, encountering these raw material deposits. Lastly, we'll just head over to the woodworking table. Now again, because I have 3 out of 3 in Wood Extraction, I'm getting everything from pitch to rosin. Now I'm not going to apply any prices to these because the prices, man, they're going down, then up, then down, and around, and backwards, and sideways, so I don't want to give anyone false expectations of the gold they'll get from this, or undervalue items for people watching this. And I suppose the true testimony to how this works is, of course, the fact that I have 500,000 gold. And no, not all of that gold came from this technique. I have various techniques on how to make gold. If you want to check some of them out, click this link here. I'll also put a link in the description. It's my Gold Guides series. And I just show you a bunch of ways that I make gold or save gold in the Elder Scrolls Online, so be sure to check it out if you're keen on gold. Now we'll just go to my inventory. I've just dumped all the refined materials in the bank because who cares about them? That's not where the money's coming from. The money is coming from these improvement items. So everything that's green, blue, purple, and orange is what we want to look at. So as you can see there, we got 4 dray wax, 24 dwarven oil, 16 elegant lining, 17 embroidery, 11 grain solvent, 18 hemming, 21 honing stones, 4 mastic, 19 pitch, 1 rosin, 11 tempering alloy, and 15 turpin. So like I said, apply whatever price you wish to those. But like I said at the start of the video, this is what I think is the smartest way and the most honest way. There's no questionable actions that could be considered exploiting or whatever. It's straight up honest. There's no switching between characters and all that shit. It's just one dude, 9 skill points, and raw materials. Now, this isn't a way to become rich instantly, anything like that. It's just one way to make gold, and I think it's a very, very smart way to use raw materials, and especially, like I said before, unless you have 3 out of 3 in the particular skill lines, don't refine the raw materials, because you're wasting the gold potential of the raw materials, because once you refine them, you can't refine them again. So if you have no points spent and you refine them and you get back a couple of crappy green improvement items, you have thrown away the potential of getting, you know, blue improvement items, purple improvement items, and of course legendary improvement items. So I suppose that's my final tip on how to use this correctly and to its full potential. So I hope this video did help you out. I hope it had some positive effect on your in-game income. Like I said, if you are interested in making gold and different ways to make gold, I'll put a link in the description to my gold guides, and I'll put a link up here as well again. Basically, I just show you a couple of different ways that I make gold and ways that I save gold. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And as always, if you did enjoy this video and you would like videos similar to this one, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot. I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I'll see you there. See ya.